Well, hello there, and welcome to the next episode of the Joey Holz Experiment. Episode 7. Today, we are going to talk about why workers are the most important part of your workforce. And it's a very simple equation. You see, I used to work construction, and when we would build a house, we would start at the foundation. Without the foundation in your company, the workers, your product, whatever it is that you're selling, it doesn't exist because your workers produce your product. If your product is entertainment, then the people who work for you and entertain your guests, they are where your value comes from. If you're a warehouse and you are shipping products to a customer, well, the person putting those products on the truck, this doesn't happen without them. We need to start thinking about this first. If you start at the foundation, if you pay your employees a living wage, if you take care of their health, if they are no longer worried about their safety and security of their family, they're going to produce better for you. It's really that simple. And it's not a secret. We have been saying this for years. The great unionization of the 1930s led into a very prosperous time for the American economy. Then we got dragged into the World War. And then our post-war economy, there was this discrepancy. There was this large wealth gap appearing, right? And the top 6% of Americans became filthy, obscene millionaires. They had millions and millions of dollars, and their wealth gap was so far removed from the rest of the people in America that we put in some socialized taxes, and we used the taxes from those programs for the great infrastructure push, right? During that time, we built the Social Security Administration. We built the highway system. We brought clean water to places that were dry. Straight deserts turned into livable places. We built the national park system, and our economy thrived. A family could survive on one income and raise their family and buy a house and buy a car and participate in the economy and use all these newfangled gadgets like televisions and radio to communicate across distances with telephones and telegrams. We got to do all of these fantastic things because of the socialized programs that we used to build this infrastructure. But then, after all these years of prosperity, we decided to try out this situation called trickle-down economics. And the idea was, if we stop taxing the rich people so much, they will improve the lower and middle class via the wealth they gain trickling down through the rest of the economy, right? That's why it was called trickle-down economics. And if you look at a graph, the point where the living wage and the cost of living started to separate was the same year trickle-down economics went into effect. And that gap, that bridge, it's not getting smaller. After 40 years, it didn't work. All of a sudden, we have people who hold all of this wealth. I believe it's 16 people hold 52% of the wealth in the American economy. That's broken. It's broken. And there's ways to fix it. We have a model in place to fix it. We have exactly what worked in our great country before can work again, because the socialized democracy was like the pinnacle of our achievement. It's when we did all our great things. We went to space a whole bunch. We landed on the moon, you know? We were the greatest nation, and we can be that again. And it's going to take compassion for other humans, you know? Very, very simple things like feeding people, giving them health care, you know, giving them access to their plant medicine, because let's be real, judging people for the use of an herb and not for the use of pharmaceuticals is kind of bullshit. It's literally the only thing that we really need to do is have compassion for other humans. Give people second chances. Give the guy you wouldn't give a shot another shot. We've got these algorithms weeding out employees. We've got humans being removed from the human resources departments. Automation is killing the spirit of people. We need to treat our greatest resource, the people that make up our world, with respect and compassion, no matter who they are, no matter where they live, no matter what they do, no matter their disability or their ability, able, disabled, it doesn't matter. Human beings deserve compassion and respect, and that starts with feeding them. It starts with being nice to each other. I know, crazy concept, right? And that's where we've got to take it. If we want to fix this stuff, we've got to work together to create a better world. I think that's good. I probably should have talked a couple minutes before that, but